What is up, Wiz Nation Wizards fan? How's it going? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Cam Mingo. And a few weeks ago, we wrapped up the summer league. But we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about summer league and the Wizards off season moves that's the hardest this summer. But let's do summer league first. Now, I know everyone, when some of your roster came out, we thought had a stacked roster, but I think this somebody wasn't for us. It's about winning. I know if you win, people take it back in mind. I'm like, oh my god, we won Summer League. Like the Charlotte Hornets, congrats y'all on Summer League. I'm like, whoop de freaking do. Like y'all won Summer League. Congratulations, y'all won a real championship. Like, congrats, man. Just don't don't rub it in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had a stacked Summer League roster coming in. Cause you knew we had Bub, Sar, and Keyshawn playing going the second year. You know they don't need it, but they only play only two games Summer League. But it's all about the rookies and Johnson, Watkins, and Riley and AJ. But today, like we did last year, we're gonna talk about who the players that impressed me. But we're gonna talk about that with the second year players and the rookies and one guy that we added in all season there. We're gonna talk about him first. First, let's go to Dylan Jones. In the beginning, I was like, who is guy? Cause then we traded him we traded him from Oklahoma City from OKC, but at the beginning, I was like, he was a little skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Again, but he did ended the summer league well. I think he ended with a double double. He had like 25 and 11 against the Knicks. But to me, is he gonna be like a two-way player or just or be on team or a cut candidate? So, but in my opinion, he should be a two-way player because there's a lot of guys I said he should be two-way or be on the actual roster. And let's move on. Let's go to my man AJ Johnson. He did have some highlights, some highlight dunks. You know what I'm saying? But people are asking on my Wizards fan page. They're saying, "Is what position play? Is he a guard, a point guard, a shooting guard, or just a guard that's gonna make highlights all day?" To me, we don't know. We will find out when we begin in training camp preseason. But to me, he's just a guard. But yeah, he is a guard. I don't say I know he's 6'5" and all that, but he's not a shooting guard because he can't shoot just quite yet. But we're gonna see what position he plays. Cause remember, we just got him. Remember, he was part of the deal when we traded Kyle Kuzma to Milwaukee. So now let's go into the second year players. Let's start with Bob Carrington. He didn't have the best somebody like last year. He only played only twice, but to me, he really didn't. Out of all the three second players, he didn't need it. Like he's gonna be pretty good. Gonna be good for us because he's taking on that leadership role because now that Jordan Poole is gone. But he had some nice game. He had one all game. He had a game. He had a good game against I think against the Nets. He was okay in his first game against the Suns. But after that, we didn't need him. But like I said, Bub he's ready for the moment. He's been ready for this moment since Kyle Kuzma got traded. Now let's go to the guy who really improved. That is Keyshawn George. I liked what I saw from George Simley. He did some all around things. He's coming like a underrated passer on his team. Cause I see some game where he had like 5 assists and 6. He had some all around game. Cause and we seen that last rookie year. There's some game he had a quiet 3, 4, 5 assists. So if he gets his assists up going to this year, I said watch out. He can rebound. But what I like about Keyshawn George, he's come more assertive than he was last year because he always relied on shooting in threes instead now this year he's putting his head down and attacking the rim. That's next step for Keyshawn George's game. If he can continue to attack the rim instead of launching threes, I said he's gonna be a great player for the Wizards. So to me, last year that was the steal of the draft. Last year, not getting Buck Harrington when we traded Denny away, it was Keyshawn George Lay. So remember that name, people. Remember his name. Now move on to the player that people can criticize him ever since he put on the uniform. That is Alex Sarr. I'm tired of all this Alex Sarr hating on how he's weak. He needs to go back to France and play in Europe, whatever. But that second game, I said he shut y'all up. Remember he had that eight block game, but it was summer league, and but like I said, he got a little bit bigger, and not bigger but stronger, because he was a regular guy. He gained like 20 pounds this all season. So if he can get stronger, more physical, he can be a dominant force in the NBA. But I know that's my All-Star, because he's part. I can say this. He's one of the most important players on the Wizards who needs to stay healthy in the long run. So if he's healthy all along, he can be a great dominant player. Now we go to the rookies. This guy, he was impressive. That is Jameer Watkins. I know we gave him a two-way contract, but after what I saw, give him a standard contract. Like, he's be on the team, because he is a lockdown machine. He had what, 8-9 steals in one game. He tied us some of the record where it was. Like, he is the defensive man, but he's not offensive minded guy. He's a defensive minded guy, and we really need that. I know who he was when we drafted him, but we're gonna find out who he is in training camp and preseason. Now the quiet guy, Will Riley. Now he's a quiet offensive player. He's real. He's good with he's good with the deflections, and with the hands. That's what I like. But offensively, it was kind of shaky a little bit. But if it gets the offensive game going, but defense, it's there. I can see the defense. I see the defensive potential in this kid. But offensively, like, it'll get there. It'll get there soon, but not this year. But hopefully in the future. But I like what I saw in Will Riley. And now we go into the rookie, our first choice in the first round, Trey Johnson. Yo, Wiz fans, I think we found our star on the Wizards. He is our Jordan Poole replacement. Like from Trey Johnson, he is smooth. Like, he is, when he scores the ball, he is efficient. He makes smart shots. Now, threes, getting to the rim, finding teammates. That's me. The one thing I want to see, if he can be a good not a good great passer, but like a consistent passer, getting like 4 or 5 assists a night in his first year, then we found something. But I like his offensive game. He's a scoring machine. He was what, 19, 20 years old. Like I said, Cooper Flag, you got competition, bro. You got competition on your belt for rookie of the year. I know Cooper Flag, and he's the heavy favorite because he's playing on the Maverick. But Trey Johnson, he has a chance to get the rookie of the year. Well, I like what I saw from Trey, man. He's gonna be not a, I don't say superstar yet. He's gonna be. I said this, in 2-3 years, he's gonna be an all-star for the Wizards. So watch out. Now got the way. Let's review the Wizards offseason so far. We already know we traded Jordan Poole to New Orleans, and before we left, we did dump Anthony Gill, which I knew it was going to happen, because I said he's been on the team since we had Russell Westbrook on the team. I like him. I always call him Mr. Get Ready, because every time he comes in the game, he produces, man. Like, you saw him when he had Russell Westbrook. I'm like, there's one game. It was like when Russell, he played the whole second half, came in and had a double-double in the second. I'm like, who is this kid? But he's a good community guy. I know he's from Virginia, played college Virginia. But Anthony Gill, thanks, bro. And y'all know this, I actually met Anthony Gill at the Mrs. game, the first Mrs. game of the season. I actually met him. I'm like, oh snap, that's Anthony Gill. I was like, I wasn't starstruck, but I was like, I'm like he I mean a picture, but he dapped me up. I said okay. Also, Aussie move, we did lose. I knew we were gonna dump Marcus Smart. He went to LA, playing with Luca and LeBron. So Marcus Smart, I want you to stay. Hopefully you train Sar pretty good. Cause I know you want to train with him in the summertime. But good luck in LA, bud. Now let's get into off-season moves. First, Dylan Jones. We traded him for second pick to Wizards. And we all talked about that already. Next up, the big Aussie moves, Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore is a Wizard. I wanted him in 2023 draft when we got Balak Wale, and now we got him. And Rocket, they get 2 second-round picks. This gets a steal right here. Yeah, he was meant to be in DC because he's from DMV. You saw a picture of him had an autograph photo with Martian Gortat. So I'm like, he is meant to be a Wizard. He's gonna bring some offensive explosiveness to the Wizards. Hopefully, because when he starts, he averaged over 20 points a game. He can start, come to bench, whatever he does, he's gonna bring it 100%. And also, we did release Ricard Holmes, which I knew was coming also. And we did bring back Martin Bagley, aka I Get the Bag Bagley. We brought him back for only for 1 year though. He's the backup to Alex Starr, like, because we already know who Martin Bagley is. And next, the one that Richmond rejoice, we dumped Kelly Olynyk. Yay, we dumped Kelly Olynyk, the Wizards killer who killed us in Game 7 like 8 years ago. And we did bring back Malachi Braham and Blake Wesley, and we get a next year's second-round pick. I don't know who these guys were, but I did heard them, but I haven't seen them. I play a lot, but I think we dumped Blake Wesley. I can't remember who picked him up, but this Malachi guy, he's probably gonna get cut anyway. He probably gonna say, you know what, take your money and get out. So yeah, this offseason, Will Dawkins is killing, man. This is the most aggressive that Will Dawkins has had since he became the Wizards GM. Cause all past 2 years, he's been drafting, you know what I'm saying? But this year, he's been being aggressive, because this is going to be great for us, not for this year, but in the future. Because we got a lot of cap room to get a great player coming next summer who's a free agent. But the future is bright for the Wizards, man. The future is bright. I'm loving it. Now, that's all we got for today. Now, the next show I'll be back is when the schedule comes out. Yeah, that's right. The schedule release is coming soon in about like 2-3 weeks or so. I cannot wait for that, like always. And once schedule release, y'all, it will begin year 8 on this show. Can't believe that, year 8, man. So that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at Kamingo, same Instagram, and Wiz page, Twitter at Wiz_Nation, Instagram Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.